Hello! Perfidious Pete here, back to see if I can't start a fire hot enough to erase my shame in XCOM, The Long War II. I love my celebrities, but I set and numbered their days. And as it turns out, I even loved them enough that I set them ablaze. I burned them all down to build them again, what was buried in flame. I burned them all down to build them again from the bricks that remain. I did. Yeah, Pete, we all love Thrice, and The Arsonist is a great song, but what the hell are you talking about? Well, what am I talking about, as is pretty painfully obvious, I think. I decided to torch my first attempt at Long War II and see if, like the irritating and infuriating Jean Grey, I can't rise from the ashes to ruin the lives of those I care about one more time. Or I suppose alternatively, if you'd prefer like more of a movie than comic book reference, I could say that last episode was my Spider-Man 3. It was just a train wreck. I'm like, I've got Vulture, Venom, and Sandman all in one movies. 3 franchise villains all in the same film. It's just, no, there's only one thing I can do at this point. I gotta reboot it. We screwed it all up now, and I've ruined all of it forever. A reboot is the only thing that can save us. And I feel like that's where we're at. A reboot is the only thing that can save me. I just gotta hope this one turns out better than the whole Andrew Garfield Spider-Man thing. But the team, they're too deep in the hole to dig their way out. Thanks to some early screw-ups, and I admit, I completely screwed up the strategic layer in the early game. We made a lot of mistakes just because we didn't know what the hell we were doing. And I went in and said at the top of the campaign, I fully expect to lose, and I did. You know, we're taking the L on that one. But here's the thing. Rather than spend another 10 or 20 episodes being so outclassed that every mission just feels like getting my head crushed in a vice, instead of doing that, I'm just going to check out early and start over. I'm no Tony Dokes. You don't have to put my head in a vice and pop my eyeball out before I cry uncle. I know when I'm licked, Joe Pesci. It's fine. I'm willing to rat now. You don't have to torture me for 2 days. Just, here, I'll tell you what you want to know, then you can kill me and bury me in a hole in the desert and everybody's happy. So that's what we're doing. We're starting over. We're giving our celebrities a second chance. And you know what? Let's consider the first 12 episodes of this campaign to be like a Scared Straight program. We've taken them out, we've shown them the way that this could have gone, and now we're giving them an opportunity to avert that fate. Yeah, I'm looking at you, OJ. You know the way it could have gone last time. You know how things turned out for you. Now's your time to do it all over again. You're getting a reboot, OJ. Maybe don't put on the gloves. Maybe don't pick up the knife. Maybe don't get in that Bronco. Maybe make some different decisions this time that will lead you to a better and more erstwhile positive end. So let's do it. Long War, we're still playing on Legend. The tactical layer stuff I felt like was going relatively okay. I mean, we were by no means playing masterfully or anything, but things were not terrible. We really only had one bad mission, and on that mission it was largely because I was tilted based on the fact that we were fighting enemies we had no business fighting, and I think that was because we let 2 of our team get captured and gave the enemy a huge tech boost. So, the Legend I don't really feel like was the problem. The thing was we just didn't understand how any of the mechanics work, and now we've got a better grip on it so we can avoid falling down that manhole. Been like, nope, the manhole between 63rd and 4th Street is open. Don't walk through that intersection. You'll fall right fucking down that manhole. You're gonna break both your legs. We are gonna play without Iron Man. Of course, this is an honest man run. I've said it before, just in case of crashes and other events, I would rather replay a whole mission than I would edit video, because I like playing XCOM way more than I like editing footage. So off we go. Both DLCs enabled.
Continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of unification day.
20th anniversary? You know, it seems like we had a 20th U-Day celebration like 12 days ago. Is this like a 2-week-long thing that you guys got working?
To humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Wow, that's 1 gene clinic a day since the last time you opened 12 new ones. You guys are opening gene clinics here at a furious pace.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved
Oh, good. Let's see what Speaker Paul Ryan has to say. Paul Ryan, you got some straight dope for me?
Small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Yeah. Why do I feel like it's going to be not that long before we see the actual Paul Ryan giving a similar speech and be like, this is Trump's America. The re-education camps are open, folks, and we have decided that some of you need re-educating.
And the
By the way, since this is Trump's America, we're gonna charge you for the, the service. We're taking you to a concentration camp, but also you're fucking paying rent. This shit ain't free. We gotta turn a profit on this thing. Sure, forced brainwashing, torture, re-education, and whatnot, but also you gotta pay.
Perfect.
Bradford's on board. Wow, that's fucking dark, John Bradford. You'd be like, that's the perfect scenario? Being forced to go to a concentration camp and also paying rent? Bradford must be deep in the bottom of a dark depression, like one that not even his patented brand bathtub gin is going to be able to drink his way out of.
Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
It's like one pod of Advent. Now, granted, there are only 2 of you, but it's 4 Advent troopers, and you have the advantage of having a massive explosive. Also, you got John Bradford on your side, and that guy's broken awesome. He could kill all these Advent by himself. He's got Reaper. If he's got a knife, he can take them. Okay. Patented mistake. Once again, they have socked Bradford in the breadbasket and damaged his gin supply, and now they're gonna pay. How much more dramatic would it have been right there if instead of saying now, John Bradford had stood up and said, more bala 10 indeed. And then just the thing explodes and kills everyone.
Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
Yep, we gotta go into the enemy center. Let's send in both of our best guys. All 2 of them. Why do I have a feeling that the story of those guys ends in tragedy? We're not going to see it because we're going to go do a legitimate mission, but why do I have the feeling that those 2 guys' story, unless they were Batman and Robin, that shit is going to end in horror? They definitely were not Batman and Robin, by the way, either. Be like, whoa, just because one of them was a girl, Pete? No, there was a female Robin. I actually liked the female Robin. Frank Miller had a female Robin in Dark Knight. So Operation Gatecrasher. Oh, good, we're going to Spider Point, Toronto. Well, I'm sure nothing horrible has ever happened in Spider Point before. Except for the giant spider invasion of 1976. Of course, there was that. But, we had, it was a giant spider invasion, and we had one hillbilly with a shovel, and Barbara and Alan Hale, so it all worked out okay. Also, the giant spider was just a Volkswagen with pipe cleaner stuck to it to make it look like spider legs. Still, not a lot of good happens in Spider Point, Toronto. Also, how come every district is a slum in Advent's future? Are they just, is that what they're coming to the planet for? They don't really care about humanity at all. They're just slum lords and they're looking for new tenants? Every place is a slum. You could load at any time now, Operation Gatecrasher. So we're going to have some familiar faces from last campaign. I'm playing with the exact same character pool. I just don't feel like the 12 episodes they got was enough exposure for these guys. Also, I didn't want to have to go re-customize all those characters because, customizing characters takes a non-zero amount of time. Ambush enemy troops. All right, we have played Operation Gatecrasher before, and also we've done other ambush missions, so we know how this works. Basically, this is saying no turn timer, kill everything. Let's take a look at our team. So we got Nick, Down and Out Nolte. We got Tanya, Master Plan Harding. We got Fred, Deadly Weapon Durst, or D-Weapon as he likes to call. We got Christian, Grabass Slater. We got Jay, Stabs a Lot. Z, Media Mogul is back. Bill, allegedly a Cosby, of course, not to be left behind. Uncle Jared Fogel. And Randy Contrails Quaid. It's the government, man. They use your tax money to put up the contrails. Where do you think they can afford it? That's why I don't pay my taxes, bro. So let's take a look at our initial start position here. Where are we relative to the map? Okay, we're close to a zone wall. We're along this zone wall. How far does the map go in this direction? All right. So it really feels like this building is going to be sort of an optimal place to fight from. Let's set up, occupy the high ground, and see if we can't get Advent to come to us. Do we want to go straight to the roof? You know what? The odds that Advent are on that roof are basically zero. Let's just do it. Advent rarely, and by rarely I mean to my knowledge on Operation Gatecrasher, I don't think I've ever seen them spawn on a rooftop, so we're just going to take the roof.
Roger that.
If Randy Quaid did not spawn a pod, there's very little chance that any of our subsequent moves are likewise to spawn a pod, and we can be fighting from the high ground early, and when we've got nothing but a shit pile of worthless rookies, fighting from the high ground is really important. We're going to need every aim bonus we can possibly get to help these guys connect. So the Kaz, let's just bring the Kaz up here. You know what, Cosby, we're going to put you over here. Master plan. Master plan is real slow. All right, well, Tanya Harding is going to make it as far as she can. D-Weapon Durst, how, you're not extraordinarily fast yourself. Don't block the ladder. Jay-Z, Jay-Z's fast enough to at least make the rooftop, so let's get him up there. And Nick, down and out, Nolte. All right, you can get Nolte up there. Down and out, of course, referring to one of his greatest roles in the fact that Nick Nolte is himself mostly down and out. So let's listen for an audio cue. No audio cue. What I'd like to do is scout around before I step to the edge of a rooftop because I do not want to accidentally trigger a detection here. There is a tower over in that location. So let's take it very okay. We're playing this really cautiously. These guys better not have spotted us. All right, good. Are these detection tiles? No, we are out. I still don't want to step to this edge, however, because I'm a little bit concerned that they might have another pod over here that can see those tiles. So let's just move very slightly and try and keep eyes on the enemy. Anybody who can get up here, and if we can engage them from this corner of the rooftop, this will be perfect. Because I do have... I hate to call it a plan, because as soon as I say it's a plan, that means it's going to end in tragedy, horror, and do nothing but go awry. So I'm not going to call it a plan. I have a supposition about what I think we can do to make our initial Operation Gatecrasher work a little better than we did last time. And this comes down to me having learned a thing or two about enemy behaviors. Specifically with regard to, like, patrolling behaviors and whatnot. We've learned a thing or two about how the enemy behaves before they are activated, and we're going to try and use that to our advantage. Randy Quaid, I'm going to bring you around here. And we'll see if the plan works. I'm not going to divulge the details of the plan until we're ready to see if it works or not. What would be the perfect situation is if this pod patrolled down this alley and came right into our fuck box here. This is my box. It contains a whole lot of fuck. I would like for you to get inside of it and be the one who gets the fuck. Did not work that way. They're going to patrol around the backside. And since we're not on a turn timer, this is something I've got to get, like, I got to readjust to. We are playing the long war. What we need to do is if there is no turn timer, we take as many turns as it requires for us to achieve perfect success. However long it takes, that's how long it takes, and we have to be comfortable and patient with letting it take that amount of time. We do not want to rush. So if we got to play, you know, if we got to take 50 turns here to get the job done, then we take 50 turns to get the job done. That's just the way it goes. 79%. Not that great considering Durst's elevation. This could be just a lot of Overwatch here. Jay-Z, if there was cover over along this edge, I would have you come up and try to get at least some kind of shot. Instead, I'm going to bring you to here or put you on Overwatch. Let's watch these guys patrol. Okay, so they're patrolling away, and it looks like they're going to circle around and come back to the other side of the building. So here's what we're going to do. We know where these guys are patrolling. We're gonna take the time and just learn their patrol pattern. This is what we're gonna do. Okay, so they patrol over there, and then they come back. So, how many people have shots right now? Randy Quaid, 77%, pretty good. Randy, okay, so Randy's got 177. Down and out, a 59, because apparently his aim is just terrible. Tanya Harding has nothing. E-Weapon, 79, not bad. Grab ass, 76, not bad. Jay-Z has no shot, but if we put him on Overwatch in this position, he might get one. Bill Cosby has no target. Uncle Jared with a 58. How do you have a 58% chance to hit, Jared? Oh, it's a drone. All you can see is a drone, that's why. So there's a couple ways we could approach this. We could either shoot now with our best shot, or we could... You know what? These guys are going to patrol closer. If they're reversing their patrol route, they're going to patrol into a fashion to give us more better shots. Let's let them do it. In fact, Jay-Z, I'm going to bring you over here. Because if these guys patrol this way, you could theoretically get a shot at them. Not this turn, but next turn. Rest of the team, you know, watch around the horn. All right, they're patrolling back. This is exactly what we wanted. So we're going to get an open field ambush on these guys from an elevated position. It's really not going to get much better than this. JZ, 74%. Okay. Let's see who's got the best shot. 76 so far for Cosby. All right. Uncle Jared, 68. Good God, Uncle Jared's aim is real bad. Contrails, 77. Down and out, 69. Well, it's the perfect percentage, but not really what we were hoping. 78. D-Weapon Durst, 79% for Fred. Grab Ass, 76. So we've got some not terrible opportunities here. Also, I don't suppose Fred Durst, can you... Those guys aren't close enough for you to hit him with a grenade, are they? Nope, just out of range. Although we could flash him. Do we want to activate enemies with a flashbang? No, I'd rather shoot them. So Fred D-Weapon Durst is going to be our button man. And we're going to try a classic XCOM Overwatch pattern here. We're going to have everybody be on Overwatch to hit these guys while they're in the open.
Roger. I've got my eyes on. I'm on it.
Except for our button man, who is Fred D-Weapon Durst, because the D-Weapon has our overall best shot. 79% to hit with a 28 to crit. We want to shoot at anything but that drone. If we get lucky, we could straight up get a kill here, but I would rather... You know what? Go for the officer. He's more dangerous. All right, D-Weapon, start things off with a bang, yo. All right, 3 damage. It's not as much as we might have liked, but it's something. And these guys are all taking shots. They're all standing in the open. We should have some great chances here. 1 down. Hit the drone. Stop shooting the drone. Officer down. Trooper down. Okay, that was perfect. Textbook execution from the team right there. That was beautiful. The drone is going to take a shot at Durst. All right. Fred Durst took 1 point of damage to the armor, but D-Weapon is tough. He's going to shake it off, D-Weapon. It's fine. And now we're engaging this drone from, again, an elevated position. We got good chances. 1 damage. All right. We're just going to sit here and pound him. D-Weapon. We would rather have Fred Durst move. I would love to go get that loot. There's a zone wall over there. Do we have D-Weapon Durst make the dash for the loot? If he could get out there and get back quick. Because this is actually this is also part of my plan. We could make the dash and we could almost do it this turn. You know what? Christian Slater, your aim is fucking terrible anyway. Don't spawn a pod. Oh, yes, we got it. PCS combat awareness. All right, a PCS mod on our first hit is a big deal. What's our other loot? PCS hacking. Okay. I love the fact that that is a mod, period. That there is a hacking mod. I love that. 70% for JZ. JZ with the kill. Perfect. The top-notch execution, boys. How about that indeed? Everybody did a fantastic job. D-Weapon. Overwatch. Nick Nolte. Reload and Overwatch. Now, you were like, Pete, you mentioned a plan earlier. Specifically, what is the plan? Well, I've learned a thing or two about alien behaviors. We have fired gunshots now, which means, in theory, the enemy is patrolling towards us. So, if their behavior is going to be to come, hey, we heard gunfire, let's go check out the gunfire, what I want to do is try and use that to my advantage. By not moving, we have infinite time. Let's let them patrol into us so that we can take advantage of their stupidity. We can possibly get an ambush. Christian Slater, I want you back in cover. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to try and get them to walk into their own ambush. So we're just going to reload an Overwatch and see if anybody shows up. If we wait, 25 or 30 turns and nobody shows up, maybe we'll reconsider our scenario. But the enemy should be moving towards us right now. And that gives us the opportunity to take advantage of the fact that they're gunning for us. So you're going to see a lot of Overwatch. I really wish I had the thing that could just Overwatch all. I really missed that button. Okay, nothing. All right. Nothing. Nothing. Go ahead and reload, Slater.
Back online. Come get some. I'm on it. Scanning. Affirmative. Come get some. I've got movement.
See? Okay. The plan, they're moving this way. They're coming right for us. They're falling right into our trap. Okay. Can we get anybody inside this building to maybe shoot from the inside where we might have full cover? Grab ass? The answer is no. But we should still put some people in it because they may not arrive this turn. If they're headed this way, they're probably going to make it this turn. But if we can be inside shooting out of full cover, I would feel much more comfortable with that. Red Deadly Weapon Durst. Get you over here. Corner full cover. It doesn't get a whole lot better than that. Master plans on Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Overwatch for JZ. The Kaz. We're going to have you take position in here. Just get on Overwatch. I mean, we're not going to be able to get on Uncle Jared. Uncle Jared, that's not cover, though, and we need you in cover. We could have Uncle Jared go to the ground floor and look for grenade opportunities. You know what? I don't hate that plan. Having one man on the ground floor is not necessarily bad. When his aim's as bad as Uncle Jared's is anyway, this doesn't really seem like it has a high opportunity cost. Rest of the team, Overwatches, let them run into us. If they wait one more turn and give us a round to go full Overwatch with the entire team, that would honestly be perfect.
Overwatch. On Overwatch. Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch. Affirmative. Covering now. Affirmative. We got something moving over here.
Yeah, come into my zone of terror, aliens. That's what I want. You got stuff moving. Come over here and get some.
Got it covered. On Overwatch. On Overwatch. Come get some.
Come wander into my trap.
You hear something?
Okay, we got it. They've wandered in. Fred D. Weapon Durst with a straight-up kill. So they wandered in. Oh, you guys have really stepped into shit now, boys. Get wrecked. We're getting damage. We're getting plenty of Overwatch here. Oh, yeah. All right, Randy Quaid, maybe the goggles didn't really help you hit there. Still, hey, we got one dead and we got some free damage out of this. Also, so a pod is activated from off screen. That's what that was. One pod just activated off camera. So we got an injured engineer. Can anybody see anything other than the engineer? Fred D. Weapon Durst is doing work for us. Advent Gunner. Advent Engineer. Advent Sentry. Okay, are any of the enemy on Overwatch? The answer is no. So Uncle Jared, we put you on the ground floor for a reason. Because you are quick. I mean, we could get over here for a flanker. I don't really want to go too far forward. We could come over here and have some corner full cover for Uncle Jared and possibly get a little grenade work. This is why we had Uncle... Oh, shit. Well, that's bad, actually, Uncle Jared. That's very bad. Yeah, that's not ideal. Okay, so... got more enemies now. 32%, 33%, 32. The problem is these guys are all working out of full cover, and we're working by and large out of half cover, so they've got the cover advantage. We could drop down a floor. I don't want to just sit here and engage in a long-range gunfight, because I have a feeling like that's going to end in complete and total travesty. Uncle Jared, could we get you... If you flashbang, how many can you catch? 2? That's not good enough. Might be best to just have Jared hunkered down. Because the enemy is not really going to be... I mean, we can't do much to them, but they likewise can't do a whole hell of a lot to us either. We're sort of at a bit of a detente here. If we were to send somebody forward to try and throw a flashbang... JZ... You can't even flashbang that far. I don't like that we're... I really wish I had a smoke grenade right now. I would just sit tight, drop smoke. All right, we're gonna... Okay, we're gonna hunker. You know what? Let's just bunker down. I really don't like the fact that Jay-Z is visible to 4 guys and then back. You know what, Jay-Z? Hunker down, actually. Randy, you're visible by 3. You know what? All you guys hunker down. Let's see how they react. Taking a shot at the one unit that did not hunker. All right, we should have expected that. That guy's going on Overwatch. Taking a shot at Fred. De-weapon Durst through full cover. This guy's on the move. Master Plan with the kill! The sectoid has me concerned, though. What are you doing? That's extraordinarily awful. Okay, that's okay, though. Mind control, I think surprisingly Jared Fogel can get us out of this. Jared, I need a flashbang. If we flashbang this sectoid, it should interrupt his psychic power. This should cancel it. Yep, see? There we go. We set off a faceless? What the hell was that over there that made that noise? So Uncle Jared got us out of a little bit of a pickle there. Advent Gunner. That guy's just going to trade shots with Fred Durst, and we don't want to do that. Grab ass. 31% at the engineer. At some point, we're going to have to take some shots. So let's figure out what shots we have that are best. I hate these long, protracted gunfights because this shit is so dull. Contrails, 32% is the best we can do. Can anybody shoot? The sectoid really is the more dangerous foe. We're just way less likely to kill him. A single hit kills the engineer. We need some luck here. Little Randy Quaid, he did it! We needed some luck, and Randy Quaid delivered the luck. All right, master plan. I don't think we get an action with Jay-Z, do we? Oh, no, we do. JZ, what do we want to have you do? I really don't like your position, so you know what? We're going to have Jay-Z change to full cover. 19% chance to hit is not good enough. So in addition to changing to full cover, we're going to have Jay-Z hunker. Tanya Master Plan Harding can only see one. She's going to go on Overwatch because we're going to try and make that engineer drop into us. He can also see Fred Durst. Can we change it so that Fred might get an Overwatch shot at him from a tile where he's not visible? You see us on... You see us here? He can't... Okay, none of the enemy can see us from that tile. And that guy who's on Overwatch can't see us at all. So yeah, you know what, Fred? This is not going to seem like a dramatic move, but I think it's a profitable move. Sectoid is still a problem. We do want to have some people eventually start shooting at that sectoid, but we also want some Overwatch. Okay, Nick Nolte, you're the worst chance to hit, so we're going to put you on Overwatch. Cosby, I want you on Overwatch as well, actually. And we'll take a shot with the grab ass. Give me some grab ass here, Slater. Show me what you got. 3 damage. It'll do. We're getting way luckier than we have any right to deserve. So if these guys want to come at us, we're bunkered. We're hunkered up in our bunker. We're in the fort. We're gonna stay in the fort, man. When you got a fortress, you take advantage of the fortress. Here comes the Overwatch. Tanya Master Plan Harding delivers yet again. She's got the master plan. Okay, Randy Quaid took a hit. I'd like to point out Randy Quaid took a hit from a guy that was flashbanged. I'm a little salty about that. Is this guy on Overwatch? No, what the hell did that man do? Okay, who's got a flashbang? We got to keep these guys flashed up. While we move to flank, I think this is our best pattern. So Jay-Z, I mean, we could go for damage here too with a regular grenade, but no. I say we keep these guys in place, try to keep them pinned down, and see if we can't get Uncle Jared around to ultimately get a flank shot at him while we take some desperately poor shots from our full cover. Okay, Nick Nolte tried and missed. That's fine. It's fine. Tanya Harding's going to reload. Tanya Harding has been so good with the Overwatch, I feel like... Oh, but she's got a 33. Now, you know what? I feel like we waited out. Fred Durst, let's get you back over here now that the guy we tried to bait out... Now that our plan to bait him out totally worked. Fred Durst, of course, knows a thing or two about baiting. We'll have him come over and take a shot. Tanya Harding is going to be on Overwatch because she's been lights out. She's been lights out. Uncle Jared, I really wish we had a better opportunity for you to take some cover. Let's move you up here. You don't have a grenade this turn. You have a 19% chance to hit. You're on Overwatch. Tanya, we're going to have you Overwatch as well. All right, grab ass. We got to start making a little bit of aggressive play here. We're going to have Christian Slater move forward. Christian Slater is just going to hunker down, though.
In position.
And then the Cosby, he's on Overwatch. Contrails, you're hurt. I don't want you in half cover anymore. I don't actually really even want you visible to the enemy. So you know what? Let's have you come back around here. Corner full cover. If you get hit again, there's a chance Randy Quaid doesn't make it back alive. No kills. A casualty we can withstand. We cannot let the enemy kill us, however. I really don't like having Tanya Harding on that roof. We have got to get off of that. There it is. The Overwatch hit for 5 damage. It's so good. That guy likewise has returned to Overwatch, though. So he's gone on Overwatch of his own. That's a bit of a problem. Jay-Z, I mean, you have just a desperately bad shot. Uncle Jared, you don't have a flashbang anymore. I do not want to run that Overwatch.
I guess that'll be okay.
Randy, we can get you up here. We may as well have Randy Quaid take a shot. We're not going to get anything more useful out of him. A low percentage hit here would be nice. We got it! Randy Quaid with the hit! The surprise shot! It's beautiful, Randy. Okay, Jay-Z, you're the only one who can see that engineer back there. Right? No, Jared can also see him. We need somebody with a flashbang. Who's got my flash? Grabass has a flash. Can he get it out there? Doesn't have the arm for it. Oop. So we got a little... man. Okay, you know what? Jay-Z just has 1 turn until his flashbang recycles, though. So let's just do this. Uncle Jared, you're going to kill the sectoid. We're taking him off the table. We're going to get 2 damage out of a point-blank grenade at a minimum. There we go. Got our 2. Tanya Harding, get off of this rooftop. Actually, wait, that guy can't even see you. Never mind, just Overwatch.
Come get some.
D-weapon, Overwatch. We can't afford to run it. Jay-Z, at 19%, we're way better off to have you go for the Overwatch. And Grabass, where do you get spotted? You get spotted as soon as you take 1 step forward. You know what? Just hunker down again.
Stand put. Scanning. Affirmative. Covering now.
We should probably be reloading on those guys. Let's see what this engineer comes back with. He can use grenades of his own now. He's going to do nothing but Overwatch. That's fine. Okay. This is it. This is our moment. All right. Wait, Jay-Z, I thought you had... Did you not have a flashbang? I thought you had a flashbang. Guess not. Well, we could stand here and take 19% shots at the guy all day until 1 eventually hits. We only need 1 hit, by the way. Or we could run the Overwatch. You know what? No. We don't have... He just doesn't have the arm. Okay. New plan. If this is the last guy, and I have every reason to suspect it is, here's what we're going to do. We're going to send Fred Durst. Not Fred Durst. He's hurt. Or rather, he has taken damage. We're going to send the Cosby on an end around. Also, Bill Cosby is way faster anyway. All right, Cosby, head down this street. We'll send the Cos on an end around. If we can keep this 1 man locked down in a position where we've got him all set up to be flanked, it's fine. We'll just do that. We are going to move Nick Nolte forward a little bit as well.
Overwatch.
Tanya Harding, I want you off of this rooftop. Even though that guy can't see you from here, there's no reason to have you sit up there. We're going to have you come over, Overwatch. We should be having these guys who are just Overwatching also reload. Christian Slater, put some bullets in the gun.
Moving to Overwatch.
Jay-Z, if they want to play the Overwatch game, reload an Overwatch till our flanker gets in position. If this guy wants to play this game, we'll play this game. I'll stand in full cover and trade shots with him all day long. I don't give a shit. We're not on a turn timer here. Okay. Take a bad shot through full cover, and that means he's forgone his Overwatch. That man is dead. We got him. That's it. That's game, Hendrix. We just slapped the puck home. You done, son. Unless this spawns a pod, and if it does, I'm going to be unbelievably salty. It did not. Oh, Mr. Granado, Mr. Engineer, get ready to get hoisted on your own petard here, champ. You got 1 health left. This is going to get us 1, and it's going to get a kill for Jay-Z. Even though I don't like feeding kills to Jay-Z, he got a promotion.
Area secured.
Oh, wait, Jay-Z's not a sharpshooter anymore. I don't care who gets promotions. So Jay-Z with the big bump, and that gate crasher much, much better than our previous gatecrasher. We're already off on a strong footing. We played much, much better. When we don't think about the turn timer, things really work out. On missions without a turn timer, we really just got to be ultra patient. We got to go back to old long war mode. The missions with a turn timer, well, that's an entirely new ball of wax. Still, overall successful shot percentage, 75%. We pulled some classic ambushes. I feel like we came out of that one pretty top shelf. What's up, D-Weapon? Yeah, old Fred Deadly Weapon Durst. Deadly Weapon, though. I mean, Fred can't call himself that. It's not cool enough. It doesn't have enough edge. He's got to come up with something more edgy. That's why he's the D-Weapon. Fred D-Weapon Durst. Also, it's like Fred the Weapon. Sweet hat, too, bro. All right, so Operation Gatecrasher is complete. Let's take a look at our promotions and see what classes we got. One thing we learned. First thing we're going to do, of course, we're going to build our AWCS facility. And the other thing we're doing, whoever became a sharpshooter isn't even getting assigned to a squad. We're going to kick him out and just immediately make him a Haven advisor. Sharpshooters are crap. I hate it. I don't foresee them being useful in the early game whatsoever, especially before they become... Like, before they get snapshot, they're just completely worthless. And after they get snapshot, they're just questionably worthful. So Christian Grab-Ass Slater, you know what? That's good, Christian. You're a Grenadier because your aim is fucking terrible. So Grenadier, solid pick. Advanced customization options are available. All right, Tanya Master Plan Harding, a Shinobi. Hell yeah, she'll dash in and fucking smack that knee. Oh, here comes Tanya Harding. She knows a thing or two about the dash and slash. Randy Quaid is going to be our technical. All right, well, I don't like technicals either. I also think they are kind of shitty. Oh, good. Our sharpshooters, Nick Down and Out Nolte, continues his streak of being down and out. His 63 aim sharpshooter. Guess what you're going to be doing, Nick Nolte? Yeah, we're going to, like, make you a hedge fund manager. Fred D. Weapon Durst is our specialist. Hells yeah, he's got the deadly weapon and the hack. Also a solid aim. Would have preferred he had been like a gunner, though. JZ. All right, JZ's our ranger. 67 aim. That's respectable for JZ. Looks like, for once, JZ is not going to be sidelined. Bill Allegedly Cosby, 69 aim. Ha ha, yeah, of course I got the 69 aim, Pete. Though I gotta say, it's a little difficult to get the dual reciprocation when one participant is unconscious. I hate you, Bill Cosby. And Jared, Uncle Jared Fogel, is an assault, which honestly, considering the fact that he has a 60 aim, a shotgun is fine. And also, he's Jared, Uncle Jared Fogel, so once again, winding up an assault. It really feels like the fates are fucking trying to tell us something here, Uncle Jared. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Both times now you've been an assault. Can't be coincidence. We got a few corpses as well. Couple base maintenance items for us to take care of. First off, let's go start a research project.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable
the mission that we just pulled off, you know, Dr. Tigan, I'm feeling relatively impressed. I think we did really well. I think we made good decisions.
For the rest of the aliens' technology.
We may have made less of a good decision in taking you into our employ. Admittedly, that may be the weakest decision we've made all day, but what's done is done.
Of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but
nothing. We haven't even talked to him yet, Tigan. Literally, we came down here first to talk to you so we could look at this glowing blue thing.
Implanted directly in your occipital lobe.
Is that what it is, or is it just one of those weird plasma speakers that people like because they look cool? I'm one of those people, by the way. I'm not judging you. I think plasma speakers are fucking badass. You can make music with a vibrating stream of ionized gas. That's cool.
I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive,
yeah, this is where you beg me for staffs and grant money, Dr. Tigan. Well, if our last run was any indication, getting staff for you, Dr. Tigan, is going to be next to fucking impossible. Because we played 12 missions on the last one and never managed to rescue a single fucking scientist. Like, not even one. We will start a research project, though. I believe we did modular weapons last time, and I am inclined to once again do modular weapons.
Be among the more intriguing options available.
We'll
begin work immediately.
Yeah, all right. Yep, go ahead and don't worry about the report. Just tell me when it's done. That's fine. Then we're gonna head over to engineering. Lily's gonna have a cutscene. We might as well just get all the cutscenes out of the way.
Okay,
Reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had.
I still don't get Lily's compulsion to anthropomorphize her technology. It's not data. It's not like it talks back, Lily. It's not sentient. It's just a drone.
Lily Shen, Chief Engineer.
The only sentient robot on this project is, in theory, the Spark unit, and I'm not even sure he is sentient. In fact, maybe the only sentient robot is Julian, and we just kill him. I just realized, over the course of this campaign, I am going to be forced to commit genocide. Julian is a unique being. He's the only intelligent, even though he's evil, the only artificial intelligence on the planet, and I murder him. I don't feel good about that. Thanks for bringing me down, Lily. Great. Yeah, no, don't remind me that genocide is inevitable because I clicked the Shen's last gift check mark. You basically made me Robo-Hitler.
And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do.
Actually, I think what I'm going to be amazed with, Lily, is how little you can do. Really, you should rephrase that sentence and say, you're going to be disappointed with what I can do, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be disappointed. We don't want to go up and talk to Bradford yet. Let's head back to this main screen, and we do want to find our empty room, which is here. Build a facility. We're going to immediately build the Guerrilla Tactics School. We got to get that finished so we can start training up our subsequent troopers as quickly as possible. And we're going to go to the command center here so that we can do... Okay, never mind. We're going to get another cutscene. Hey, 2 birds with 1 stone. 1, got a cutscene we're going to get out of the way. 2, we can assign a trooper to Haven.
Knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration.
I'm impressed that Pavonis Interactive actually got the Honest Trailer guys to reprise his role here for the voice.
Your capture,
but also, I gotta say, you can very definitely hear the difference in the audio quality
it was these resistance operatives
between the original voiceover work and this recent extraction, which kind of has me confused. Why would the VO quality be so much worse? I mean, this guy is the guy who does this voice is the guy who has the Honest Trailers channel on YouTube, which if you haven't checked out, you should, because they're really funny. But this guy has his own recording equipment. He could have recorded this sound file himself and made it sound beautiful. Because his voice work, the audio on the Honest Trailers channel is phenomenal. The audio engineers there do great work. Why is that such worse quality? It's like Pavonis brought him to their studio and then recorded it and did a half-assed job of it, and should have just let him do it himself at home. But I digress. So we've got the Eastern United States. Advent strength is currently at 2. So what are we going to do? We're going to adjust this. 1, I'm less concerned about recruits right now. And what I want is more intel. We need more time to do missions. And also, since we are going to get a Haven advisor on here, and we are going to, by the way, Nick Down and Out Nolte as a worthless piece of shit sharpshooter. You're doing nobody any good anywhere, especially on the battlefield. So we're going to take you off of it. Down to the old armory. Let's go to squad management. We just have Squad Raptor. No, this is not Squad Raptor. We're going to rename this squad. This is the LAPD drunk tank. We're bringing them back. It's the squad that never got a chance before things went south in our previous run. This time, the drunk tank is going to be leading the charge. Assigned soldiers. Well, Randy Contrails Quaid is wounded and also a technical, and I don't like technicals, so we're kicking him off. What's the job of the LAPD drunk tank? The LAPD drunk tank is going to be like our infiltration team. So Nick Nolte, you're off. What do we want on our infiltration team? Ideally, in the long run, I think my perfect infiltration team is like 3 shinobis and a specialist. But Tanya Masterplan Harding, Fred D. Weapon Durst, I think we want the Grenadier, I think we want the Ranger, I think we want the Gunner, and I think we want the Assault. So do we have this just be our basic hard-hitting, ass-kicking, take-no-prisoners kind of team? Sort of feels like it. What is this thing that says -6? Is that our mobility? That must be our... No, because that's over here. Red Durst is slow. Christian Slater is fast, but has bad aim. I really wish Tanya Harding was a little quicker. 14 for a Shinobi is actually quite slow. Well, we can't do anything about it. Right now, we've got what we need to... I actually like this team as a core assault team. They're solid. This is a pretty solid, well-rounded 6-man team. That's going to be the LAPD drunk tank. And we're going to do less squad swapping than we did last time. We're going to try and make sure that we get the squad bonuses. and deploy these people on the squads in a group as often as possible. So the only other thing we've got left to do here before we cash out, and this episode's getting a little long, so head down to Resistance Management, go to the Eastern United States, and Nick, down and out Nulty, congratulations, welcome to your new permanent position, riding a fucking desk. Hope you don't have hemorrhoids, buddy, because you're going to be spending a lot of your time sitting down. And that's it. Nick Nolte firmly ensconced behind his chair. We're going to wrap this one up. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. And if you'd like to see more XCOM 2, hopefully things going a little smoother than they did on our last campaign, like to take this one into the deep game. Even if we do ultimately lose, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we did, I'd at least like to make it over the first couple hurdles. If we're going to lose, can we, lose at the tape and make it at least a close race, not fall over the first hurdle and break our neck? I'd really rather at least make a race out of it. I really would. But that's it for this one. If you want to catch more, you might consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes of XCOM every single day. Right now, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.